Podcast. 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 Manufactured Insanity Podcast. Manufactured Insanity Podcast. Manufactured Insanity.
Yo. Let me start this off by saying, Dímelo.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Yo, John Figz, a.k.a. Let's go through all the a.k.a.s. NTL, nevertheless, a.k.a. Gutterman, a.k.a. Put a thumb up your mommy's butt.
Woo!
Figaro.
And that's what she does. Woo!
Yo.
Hey. Okay, there we go.
What's good, though? What's good?
David, a.k.a. Maniac, a.k.a. El Maniatico, a.k.a. Little Dave, a.k.a. Long Dick.
Hey, what the?
But then there's some girls that say a.k.a. Little Dick. So I don't know. It depends
LD.
who you are.
The
The
LD.
LD, yeah.
LD could go both ways.
The walking deceased, yo, what's the deal? Paranormal, aka the Phantom Assassin, aka the War Saint. Yo, glad that I'm back up here, fellas. You know what I mean? It's kind of been a week in turmoil, but it's the return. Yo, Paranormal, aka the Phantom Assassin, aka the War Saint, man. Yo, fellas, good to be back here. I know I had a kind of a week in turmoil, but glad that I crawled out of that, man. Coming back here to return to the Manufactured Insanity Podcast, especially in this latest installment.
I thought you were going to say the Return of the Walking Dead. I don't know who still watches that.
I do.
You still watch that shit?
Fuck. Oh.
Why would you watch that?
Well, it was a
Why?
line. It was a line from MOP. So
You start, you got to finish it, man. It's
Nah.
one of those things.
I
You
lo-
start, you got to finish it.
I lost touch, man. I just
All
lost
right, yeah,
interest.
I lost touch too, but I still got to finish watching.
But you still
it.
got to, you
Yeah,
can't look
they're gonna
away.
end someday or whatever. Just like what was the name of that show with the guy who sold the white guy, the teacher who sold drugs?
Breaking Bad was a good. That was a good
That
one.
whole, for me personally, the show sucked.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're one of the. I haven't even seen it. You're one of the few to say that.
Yeah, I know, but
I probably the only one that I know that's
hold
seen
on.
that.
There's pitchforks outside. Hold on, but yeah,
Those pitchforks are aiming for your ass. Right in the fucking middle.
ow.
Whoa, that owl sounded like it was pleasure.
Espérate, me gustó.
Yo, speaking of shows, damn.
Damn.
Stranger Things, man.
Dude, oh, I'm so glad, man.
Yo, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. 'cause
can't.
I saw the
Can't.
whole thing.
We can only talk about only 2 episodes, the first
Yeah.
2, because
I can't
spoiler
remember
alert.
the first episode. What makes you think? I want to talk about the ending.
Nah, brother, come on, man. You can't do that to me.
I binged me, wifey, and the babies. Yo, they were into that shit.
Yo, they're watching that?
They watched the whole season with us. All season
Man,
3.
so
All what is it, 8
you-
episodes?
Now I know
There's
you
8,
hate your
yeah.
kids.
Why?
That's how
They-
you do it.
Nah.
Make them watch scary ass shit.
Yo, he was like, as soon as the shit came out, the monster.
That monster.
He was like, "Look, Daddy, a dragon." I was like, "No, there ain't no dragon," because we were watching Game of Thrones and all that shit. So he was like, "Damn, y'all still watching fucking dragons?" He's like, "I'm like, nah, that's a monster. That's an alien, whatever it is."
For those who thought they heard wrong, yeah, he said Grim of Thrones or
Thrones.
some shit.
Game of Thrones.
He said
Game of
something
Thrones.
else.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, man.
Grin
of Thrones.
of holes. They grin and you hold them.
Yo, wait. Sorry to cut everyone
that's
off,
cool.
but I just want to say thanks again. I'm filling in again, guys.
Out of the
for
bullpen,
Emphatic.
man. Out of the bullpen, bro.
Yeah,
Throwing
yeah.
strikes.
I don't know why they keep bringing me back. I'm an asshole. But they like assholes against.
Well, Emphatic's
nah.
a borderline kind of like.
Oh, Emphatic is. Nah,
He goes when
he's
he
not
goes-
borderline.
he goes-
He's
He goes in his dark mode.
Yeah. Twisted
We're
dark.
definitely
humor,
gonna go
man.
dark moments because, like, just like last week, I mimic a paranormal.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes.
He did.
I haven't heard the episode yet. I intend to though.
So I'm gonna do a few things where I mimic Emphatic. Man.
Okay,
Peace
yeah.
out to Emphatic.
Peace
Yeah,
to
peace
my
to
man's
Emphatic,
Emphatic. Yo, get well soon.
Oh wait. Let's do the little clashy things with the. There we go. Aim.
Yo,
Huh?
fellas.
We don't have beer, so
This
those
is
candles.
this
Those
is
are candles.
Yeah,
Nah,
we,
like,
we drink what did
Candle
you
wax?
say?
you kinky motherfucker. These
Hey,
foreign
we leave
kids.
that in the bedroom.
Hey, yo,
Hey, yo.
Yo, fellas, man, with new hip hop that came out last week, man. Did any of y'all hear the new West Side Gun album?
Nah.
Fly God is an awesome God.
And
Oh, yo, fire.
we did hear. I did
Absolute
hear the
fire.
Benny a couple weeks
Oh,
back
the
though.
plugs I met. Yeah.
The EP.
Awesome. That EP is
Yeah, the
fucking
EP is
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah.
But my question is, right? How many more albums and EPs can you make on projects talking about same kind of content? You know
Look,
what I mean?
how much of our favorite artists do the same thing all the time?
Wait. Before we get any further,
Mm.
I don't know any of these.
You know the
artists.
Griselda movement?
Nah.
Dope.
Oh,
Dope,
man,
man.
I'm surprised. I figured you would have.
Because you a hip hop head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real hip hop head, but
This
you
is
guys-
real hip hop.
This is real hip
This
hop.
is real hip hop.
Nah, this is real hip hop.
This is drug talk, a lot of street shit, but
But if it's
that
good,
sound.
it's good. But if it's not,
Just give it a shot,
Listen,
man.
I'm gonna put you onto the Benny joint.
Yeah.
He likes West Side Gun a lot.
Yeah, that's my favorite. album.
You're gonna like Benny. He's gonna like Benny more than the West Side.
In fact, I know the song to play for him too.
Mm.
If we go home, I think I know the song to play for him too.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah. I mean, my thing is, how many more projects can you come up with? Talking like
What
talking
do
about
they
the
talk about?
plugs they met, like connects and coke connects and drug connects.
Like this is real shit.
These
or-
dudes
Yeah,
really
this is real
did
shit.
this.
Nah,
These
nah.
dudes
They've been locked
really,
up.
yeah, like West Side Gun, I think did 8 years.
So it's like
Cocaine shit.
it's like what they're saying, and this is a new thing, right?
What?
Where hip hop rappers are fucking saying shit and putting themselves in jail. They're snitching on themselves.
No,
But this is statute of limitation. They
Yeah.
did this shit maybe 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they're
alright,
older. They're
alright.
our age.
Okay.
Coming
Oh,
out
okay,
now,
okay,
my
okay.
nigga.
Oh,
Yo, they're
few
our
years
age.
they
ago,
got
that's
the
when they got the
and they got the
recognition.
money to distribute.
And they got the money. Because West Side Gun, he's the one that had the money to
Yeah.
do all of that.
He was the business.
He was the
mind.
business-
That was
yeah,
the
yeah.
business guy at first.
I don't know if that's even if that's even a smart idea anymore. Like
What you mean?
you used to sell coke or whatever,
To
whatever
get into the business-
to get into
the
the
music.
hip hop business.
I mean, they ain't the first. to
unless
do
you
it.
get like a Drake or whatever, like you want to make money off of it.
Well, they
These
are
guys-
making money. They make their money off of shows. They
They're
sell.
doing shows.
They're doing shows.
Shady signed him.
Well, Shady.
Eminem
but-
signed him.
Yeah,
What
that doesn't-
more do you
that doesn't
need?
mean shit.
You
That
know-
doesn't
No,
mean
no,
shit.
dude. I
yeah,
think that's
he
a
signed
big
a
thing.
lot of people.
He signed-
He also
Come
has a
on.
podcast, by the way.
No,
Eminem?
he doesn't.
Not him personally, but he has the Shady 4-5 or whatever.
Oh, well, he has a whole station.
He
That's
has
a
whole
radio
thing.
station.
Yeah, that's a podcast.
No,
a radio station?
there's a whole radio station
Yeah,
because
Shade 4-5 is a radio
because
station.
Sway in the morning is
I
part
thought-
of Shade 4-5.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. But I thought that was
Tony
a podcast.
Touch.
Tony
too.
Touch, Shade
Touch.
4-5.
Green Lantern, I believe.
Green
too.
Lantern.
He got Green
Those are-
Lantern.
Green
Those are
Lantern
all-
is his DJ now.
I don't understand
Those
why
are all
Green
internet.
Lantern isn't producing anymore.
He
His
still does.
production
He still
was-
does his shit.
Dude, he produced for West Side Gun, man, like
All
a
right.
few months ago,
I'm talking
man.
about, I don't know. I feel
Yo,
like-
this guy into Shady. This is under Shady's umbrella. Okay,
but I
That's
just
a-
feel like I feel like Green Lantern had just like potential to just like.
No, he still does, bro.
I mean, if hip hop was hip hop, then
Damn, if hip
Green
hop
La-
was hip, that's the name of my next mixtape.
If hip hop was hip hop,
because then Green Lantern would fucking he'll be a premier or whatever, you know.
A
Right
primo.
now. I mean, he is a primo. Or
Damn,
whatever.
Primo,
he produced for them too.
he produced for them,
Yeah.
but Static Selector did a joint where it was West Side Gun. It was the Puerto Rican cat Terminology
Oh, and Bun B.
and Bun
Yeah,
B.
yeah, I saw the video to that. Yeah, yeah, that was a
That
video
joint
for
is
that.
hard.
All right, so since we're talking about primo,
right.
the question always came to me because I
Que lo primos se priman.
no the funny thing is that I was actually I listened to a bunch of primo recently, like 4 days ago.
You
His
think he's
recent
switching
work?
this shit,
Well, I
right?
was just like listening while working out. I was just listening to Primo. I was like, I want to hear something real. And
He's
I
switching it up.
skipped through a whole lot of
He's
shit.
switching a lot of his style.
No,
No?
his old shit or whatever. You
Oh,
know,
his old shit? But his new shit, how
Well,
about-
either way, either one. But I just skipped through a lot of it.
You had it on shuffle.
But I skipped through a lot of it because I was like, I don't know if I feel that sound anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Because you grew out of it.
I grew out of it. 1, 2. You need the right artists, man, for those type of beats, man. And these cats right now,
They can't rhyme on them beats.
these cats right now, they can't rap.
Like fucking
You can't. You can't get these big artists right now.
21 Savage on a Primo beat. That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy.
I don't know.
I don't even think he knows who that is.
Didn't they? No, I don't. They didn't get ASAP Ferg, which was a surprise to me, and that shit was
because he's
tough.
from Brooklyn. Bro.
Nah, he's Harlem.
He's Harlem. Yeah.
Harlem.
The whole
Brooklyn.
ASAP, but the whole ASAP is from our era.
They're from
They
our
are
era.
age. They are
I'm
age.
just
They're
saying.
up there.
I'm not no disrespect. I'm not.
Why you think
into
they dress the way they do?
No, I'm not. No disrespect. I'm not into the ASAP. What is it, ASAP mob? That's what they call it, as a conglomerate, or whatever.
Yeah.
But when I heard that one thing, okay, if Primo got him on the song, it's for a reason. And I heard it, and that shit was fucking incredible. That was vintage fucking Primo sound.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Primo could do a beat and some whatever. The beat could be fucking hot as fuck.
Okay.
But you need like
An
me.
MC.
Like, sorry.
You need an MC.
Sorry. Like my production.
Yeah.
Everyone used to say like, yo, that beat is okay, but you need an artist to bring it out. You said that, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Paranormal said that many times.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like, yo, that beat is okay, but you need
need
the artist. You need NTL to bring it out. You need Steelo to bring it out.
You need an MC because an MC. That's a thing right now. There aren't any MCs in the industry right now in the game. You need an MC that can do a Primo beat, and they could jump on a Timberland beat, and they could jump on a trap beat.
Versatility.
Well, that person is dead.
Who's that?
Biggie Small.
Nigga, I do that.
I can't.
I could jump on a.
I can't jump on a
You
trap
could jump
beat.
on it.
Nah,
Yeah, that's right.
I
Because
can't.
you are MC. If you are MC, you could jump on anything.
But it doesn't call me, bro.
What do you mean call you?
Like a trap beat, like I'm gonna go. Ooh, I wanted to. No disrespect to trappers out there, but it doesn't move.
He's
me
a
as
Jay
it
Z. Jay Z. When you
Jay-Z
look at
does on he
no,
gets
hold
on trap beats.
When you look at he does. But I'm saying
808s.
when you look at the Black album, the documentary,
Great album, yo.
the
Black album was awesome.
The
yeah.
documentary,
Yeah.
you see him in Timberland studio. Timberland went through like thousands of beats.
He picked the one.
and he picked the one, but he went through a beat that Ludacris got on.
The Potion.
And he
Yes,
and,
yeah, I
and he
remember
at
that, yeah.
first he was like, "Dun, dun, dun, dun." No, that's not the one. I don't know.
It was very
The one-
mystic.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
I know what you're
Yeah.
talking
I forgot the
about.
one
I know
Ludacris
exactly.
got on.
It's called the Potion.
Is that what it's
That's
called?
what it's called, the Potion.
Well,
And
50
there you
Cent
go.
in the club was it was for
Oh, I'll back you
Dun,
up.
dun,
it was
That
for
one?
Rakim.
dun,
For Rakim.
Get out
And
here.
this too.
Yes,
This
yes.
I read in an article too. You know,
That's
Many Men.
amazing.
Yeah.
You know, Many Men.
Many Men
Men.
Benzino.
You know who
though?
that beat
Wish
originally
that-
was for?
Oh, not Benzino.
No, you know who that beat
Benzino
was
had a
originally
group.
for?
Nah.
Nas.
Many
That was
Men.
originally Nas's, and he just never touched it. And the producer, I guess, just had it on layaway. He's like, you know what? I don't want this just collecting dust. And then when 50
Wait,
blew the
but that
fuck out of
Eminem
nowhere.
produced that, no?
Nah.
No, that was
no.
Dre beat? Well,
No,
No,
not Let's Google it.
I think Chamonix XL. I want to say that.
okay.
Yo, I said Benzino. He had
he
what
produced
was his name? What was the name of his clique? He had a group. Made Men, right?
The ASR, the Almighty ASR.
No, Made Men, was it?
He had something back in the 90s called the Almighty ASR. That I know.
I don't know, man, but you need these producers need MCs now because right now it's a cookie cutter production method. So you have to have a particular sound. You
Catchy pop hook.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You do that bouncy shit, that trap
I
shit,
can't do it.
and then
There's a stop and go.
a lot of stop and go, and the artists, the rappers, they're singing on the shit. They're not even rapping anymore. Their bars are in the singing, which is crazy.
The whole format of writing for that has
Yeah.
changed as well because now you
Yeah.
have less things to say, especially if you're singing.
You don't have to say anything.
I know that's the sad thing.
Nick, oh my goodness. Yo, but
Motley Carbon Copy garbage.
damn, that's a bar.
Don't say that.
Why not?
Cause I like the new hip hop.
But you just
Hip-hop
you
started-
just said it's not really hip hop anymore.
No, I was talking about something totally different, but y'all guys took it the wrong way. But listen.
Why
listen.
do I have to take
Listen.
it the wrong way if these are the same guys dissing us, calling us old,
Yo.
or calling us old fashioned, calling us
That's a bunch
listen,
of people who
purists.
don't know
Listen
what the
this,
fuck they're
listen to
talking
this.
okay, you gotta understand because that's what's said on that side.
Listen
No,
to
it's
this.
not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it
What are you
is, brother.
Yo,
Yes, it is.
Listen to this. Many men wish death upon me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
and I
shit.
can see.
We got to
I'm
sing
a-
it, ladies
That was a
and gentlemen.
dope song, man. I'm not
Yo.
in front, man.
Oh, you like
Label Shady Aftermath, Interscope Universal.
Mm.
Song right Turs, plural, Curtis Jackson, Luis Resto,
That was me.
Daryl Branch. 3 writers for that song.
Well, but
That's
is,
my AKA.
well,
that I
is
keep
that
on the side.
writer? Because sometimes those credits,
Yeah,
those are the
sometimes those-
producer credits
No.
too.
Yeah.
Producers, Daryl Digger Branch, Eminem, and Luis Resto.
Oh, M co-produced
yes.
that one?
So
Oh,
Luis,
shit, I didn't know that.
Luis Resto co-produced and wrote lyrics.
Why you think?
I don't know.
Why
if
you
it
think
wrote
50
lyrics.
Cent album sucked ever since then?
What, like, what do you mean?
Because he had writers, and then all of a sudden they were like, "You don't
No,
need anyone.
because
You
sometimes
do your own thing."
Nah.
sometimes
But
those
yo,
credits.
everyone had ghostwriting.
Listen,
No,
everyone
listen.
had ghostwriting.
It's not even
no,
ghostwriting.
no.
Listen to the Slim Shady EP. What do you? I think that shit was phenomenal, right?
The Slim Shady EP.
Which one
the,
is
the,
that
the
one?
album, the first album, the LP.
That's not his first
Infinity.
album.
No, the first
Yeah,
Slim
see,
Shady
now we're
LP.
confused, 'cause
Slim
the-
Shady, the album.
The
first
Aftermath
one.
album.
Oh, there was this. Okay, 'cause
The
there-
My name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
what-
whole album, he had co-writers. He had people in the studio, giving them the ideas. That's part of writing.
No, because if we're talking for credits,
If we're talking about Eminem,
We're talking about
I don't
album
I don't
credits?
think he's going like, "Yo, what do you
Look at
think
the
I should- I
credits.
should
no,
change
but
this
see,
word?"
sometimes the credits, some of those names are the producers and engineers. Some
Songwriters,
dude.
as songwriters.
Dude, look, all right, example. I looked at the Stillmatic, what they call it, the liner notes,
Right.
and of course you have Nas's name there, and you have Premier's name as a writer, but he's just produced it. That doesn't mean Premier wrote for him. His name has to be
Who we
involved
talking
in that
about? Who we
credit.
talking about again?
Nah.
No, just liner notes, just in general. Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not knocking.
what was
There
that?
are
WikiLeaks?
co-writers.
WikiLeaks?
What that?
That.
No,
Wikipedia?
that was the actual album
Yeah, but where do you get it from?
on the internet. That was the actual album. I looked up who produced.
All of a sudden, you're gonna trust the internet. You're not gonna buy an album.
But even
You gonna go with that? No,
You're gonna
that's
go
it.
with
even the Don Cartagena album.
Ooh.
Pun Christopher Rios was in a lot of those songs written by. They would have Fat Joe's name, Joseph Cartagena, and then they'll have Christopher Rios, and then
Yeah, but everybody knows Fat Joe had writers for him. He wrote his shit, but he had people that be like, "Yo, all right, let's switch that up." Blah
damn.
blah blah.
How many times we will be in the studio and we will write, and you would even be like, "Yo, let's write this," and you
I
will
was
write.
just
But
about to head to that.
I don't think that's ghostwriting though.
No, that's not ghostwriting. That's
That's
co-writing.
All right. Thank you. You said that
Because y'all were a group.
because
You got to bounce ideas off each other.
That's what Drake did.
No,
Drake has ghostwriters.
No,
Drake
Yes.
has
no,
ghostwriters.
not the whole thing.
Yeah.
Not the whole
He did
thing.
things.
I
And
agree.
then people came in and said blah blah blah, just like I did with you, where I was just, "Yo, switch this up," blah blah blah.
But we were writing, but we were working on a joint project. See, that's
We always
different.
worked on the joint project.
That's what I'm saying. But Drake wasn't working on a joint project. He was working on a solo project. Now this is stuff that comes from within.
ghostwriters.
You know what I'm saying?
He has ghostwriters.
That comes from within. So if you're writing a personal,
I just feel
album-
like nowadays. I'm sorry, but I feel like nowadays everybody needs someone.
no.
No.
And
Your
my
brother, your sister.
my-
like, yo,
point-
listen,
my point
blah,
is-
blah, blah.
Check
There's
this out.
different point of words, views,
Listen,
and everything.
hip hop, so-called hip hop, whatever it is the number one genre in the world. So
Oh, been for a while. It's
no.
just been, you know.
But it's the most selling and the most award giving. Now you take that and you take an MC, you take the old approach, you're not gonna win Grammys. You gotta compete with pop music, country music.
Yes.
You gotta compete with all of that. Right?
Units sold, or what the
Yes.
streams are nowadays. yo.
So basically,
Not anymore.
listen, you need to make an album as dope as possible. So that's why you bring people in.
I thought,
10 minds work better than one.
I thought singles was the thing right now.
Singles.
Yeah. You. I think singles.
You have a
is-
single, that
you
gotta
make
a
more
sing-
money than
well,
Jesus.
look at any little single that was popping last year. Them dudes ain't popping this year,
But that's good. But they're still living off
That's-
that money.
but they living. You think that people are still booking them this year?
I don't.
They're
give a
not
fuck.
booking them.
I would like that money.
What
Damn,
money?
dude.
What money though? From where?
I mean, if you're making $3 million, I know how to invest that.
But the majority of these kids don't know how to do
No,
that.
of course not.
They're not gonna tell
We
them
didn't
to-
either.
We didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't. But we were doing it for fun. If you think about it.
Art over
We were-
profit, man.
you
That's
see-
what Rhinoceros Funk said.
Yeah, we were
Art over
doing,
profit.
but we were doing business, but we were doing business the wrong way though, because we were doing. Damn, you ate salami, huh?
I'm sorry.
Damn, son. This nigga just burped and you burped and blew it. Yo, how you gonna do that subconsciously?
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah,
Subconsciously I did.
he just burped
that,
and blew
that
it
wasn't
at me.
salami. That was turkey.
Damn,
Check this out though, but adding on to it,
Why the turkey
especially
smell
what
like salami?
Maniac,
Is that the same shit?
especially
They're
what
all the
Maniac
same.
said earlier, like especially if you're a duo and you're like a one-man producer, especially how you guys did the Sons of Guns, the first mixtape.
Mhm.
I think as a producer, your job, not a beat maker, as a producer, you bring out the best of your MC. Of course,
See-
you're gonna call him, yo, come in like this. Now
Why you
lay
think
off on this
NTL hasn't
line.
made a hit yet?
What are you
I'm not
talking
there
about?
anymore.
Ah, shut the fuck up, man.
Yo,
Boo!
but that's a different approach.
Yo, I want everybody to hear this right now. Why you think he ain't made a hit yet? Like Perro and all that shit.
Ooh, perro.
Huh? Because I'm not there.
Yo,
hold
but
hold
we-
you down. That was my shit.
You see, but we came in at the wrong place at the wrong time. We was at the right place at the wrong time, because technology was shifting. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, those are some different
We had
days.
we had CDs. When we printed out CDs, we went to Dominican Parade. We performed. We
Yeah.
did, and we handed out CDs. Yo,
Yeah.
we was chilling. But it seemed like a week later, everything turned digital.
Yo,
It was
it's
quickly,
mad quick.
quickly.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the MySpace and all that shit died
And
out.
you remember that shit had like 1 million motherfuckers.
I had fans. I had bitches hit me up.
Yeah,
like, yo, what's up,
they used to
blah,
come to
blah.
the shows and
Come to
everything.
Connecticut, come to California, come to this, come to that.
But it's a different ball game now. It's a different ball game. It's not about the music anymore, and that's what people gotta understand.
I think if you're a purist, your sound has to be special. That is undeniable. That people are like, that, who the hell is this guy? That they want to keep digging. And I think we don't have
There's
to.
only a few that
we don't
care.
have to go with it too far, but I think that's what happened with the Griselda thing. That they were just undeniable. They were bringing back this nostalgic sound, but it's like, yo, these niggas are from Buffalo,
Yeah,
and look at all these people who are giving them the
But-
torches. Royce the 5'9",
You
Raekwon
need
went
money.
on stage
Yeah.
and said, yo,
Busta
from my
Rhymes.
era to their era, they carrying the torch.
Busta Rhymes
And
too.
quote, Raekwon
Royce the
said that.
5'9"?
Royce the 5'9" been backing them when people didn't know who they were.
But you need marketing dollars.
Yo, but
That's
you know
what
that's
it
why
is.
we were talking about Wu-Tang last week, and who said that? Raekwon?
Raekwon said you could see the footage. He said that.
Yeah, I know. It's just that
Prodigy was big in the
because
mall. Prodigy worked.
RZA has said, I said this last week. RZA had said some shit about don't copy him, blah blah blah. But then he's copying other people, and then RZA's going. I mean, what's his name? Raekwon's gonna say some shit like that. Like he made hip hop. Like they need to bring themselves a little bit down.
Not that they made
made
hit,
it,
but
yeah.
dude, come on, they're legends.
My torch.
They're
your
legends.
torch, like
They're
run
legends.
shit.
They're legends.
They are legends. Yes.
And it's not like
Yes,
they
they are
declared
legends.
themselves
I'm not
that.
saying they're not legends.
We
but
gave
they
them
should
that
have been
title.
more humble. Like they
They
acted
were
like
humble
made
about
this
it.
shit.
Oh, stop it! Come on,
Right.
maniac! Come on,
Nah,
man.
he ain't, I don't think that's what he was conveying.
No, I wasn't conveying that at all.
he
No,
was conveying that.
but that's what I'm looking at as
No.
Raekwon. No, that's how they always were. They were always like this.
Well, they had their own
machismo,
style.
like
They had their
I
own
brunch.
style.
Yeah, they had
They
their
were
own
superheroes.
style. No, they had their own style.
They were
That's cool.
superheroes, bro.
But they took it. They talk about cultural
Appropriation. No,
Appropriation.
come on.
Come on, the Japanese, fucking,
Chinese, the kung fu.
the Japanese kung fu and all
Nah,
that.
that ain't with Japanese.
Come on,
That's
it was-
Japanese. That's China.
That-
That's
both.
Chinese.
Japanese,
I
Chinese.
think Japanese
Listen.
is karate. Japanese is karate. Kung fu is from China.
Listeners,
Or
let us
Korea,
know in the
either
comment
one.
section.
Nah, nah.
Either one. I don't care where's it from, but you basically took their sound. You know what I'm saying?
Korea. Yo, y'all heard?
Ding.
Speaking of
Come on,
Korea,
man. Let's not even
Wait,
get into
that you mean that Wu took the jet? What are you talking about?
all I'm saying is that's what hip hop is. Hip
hop is taken
hip
from.
hop. It's not even taken.
It's
Let's not use the word.
recreating. It's recreating. That like Grandmaster Caz
Rewind.
said.
Rewind what I said. Let's not talk about take. let's not use
It's
the word
recreating.
It's recreating.
That's what it is.
Is almost listening to what you have and then doing it something for yourself.
Dabbling something
And
else.
dabbling in it or
Yeah.
whatever. You know, let's talk about Kanye West. He goes and he listens to Primo and he goes, I could take that, you know, that boom bap thing.
Yeah.
But let me add some gospel on it. Let me add this on it.
I respect
Come
that.
on, man.
I respect that.
But I don't see Kanye West going, I'm the one who created this.
He did
What
call
do you mean?
himself a
Shit,
god.
whatever.
You know, I'm just
But
saying.
That's himself.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the music. RZA can't go and be like, yo, I'm the one. Stop biting my shit, my style or whatever.
Why
Raekwon
not?
can't go, yo, I'm passing the torch like he made
What's
the
wrong
torch.
with that
like
statement?
He turned the torch on.
No, look
You
what
didn't
he
touch
said.
the
Well,
torch.
I don't understand what you're saying, Maniac.
Huh?
I don't understand what you're saying right now.
What I'm
Hold on. Let me speak on this. Us as fans gave those Wu members that title of legend. Like, these dudes are legends.
They are
Absolutely.
legends.
For him
They
to
are
say,
legends.
for him to come out of New
In
York
the
and
hip-
big these guys and say, "Yo, we got their back." From my era to their era, they carrying the torch. It's not him saying, "I'm passing the torch." From my era to their era, they carrying over. That realness is still there. That real underground boom bap grimy sound is still there. That's what he said.
Yo.
End quote. You could look it up.
Let's switch.
He's not saying I'm giving you the
15
torch.
minutes is up.
Yo,
15 minutes. Fuck.
No, not yours.
Speaking,
Hip-hop.
Alright. But speaking of Wu, though, what do you guys think of that new biopic that's gonna come out on Wu-Tang?
It
What
hasn't come out yet?
Nah, it's
November?
coming out Hulu.
Because I've been looking for it.
Yeah,
No.
it's coming out.
No, because
Hulu,
they
yeah.
dropped the documentary of Mikes and Men. That was on Showtime.
That's what it's called, Mike's and Man?
That's
The
on
documentary.
Showtime. That's something.
But they doing a depiction of some real shit.
Actors in it. Like,
Dave
playing
East is
them.
gonna be playing Method Man.
Who else is doing that shit?
Joey Badass is Inspector Deck.
As Inspector Deck.
Yeah. It looks good, man.
ODB's son is ODB.
Young dirty bastard. It looks
the
good.
The RZA looks like the RZA though. Like he's the best. Like
Impersonator.
yeah.
It looks
But
good.
has it come to the point where they don't even own their own shit, or is it something that
RZA and his brother own everything.
Okay.
Oh, Divine. That's his
Yeah,
name,
they
right?
own.
Divine, right?
Well, he bought him out. He bought out his brother, so RZA owns everything. That's why a lot of the members are like, "Yo, what the?" You know, they get a little pissed off.
I mean,
But-
I would get pissed off too, but whatever.
Nah,
That's how he is, you know. He
Well,
likes
the documentary
he likes to
really-
take
the
and
documentary-
never give.
Well, he
or-
did.
or
He
likes
did
to
bring everyone
build.
together.
Yeah.
He did.
He
did.
His brother
He had the
invested
meeting,
all the
right?
money.
He had the meeting.
He invested all his time.
Produced almost all
Produced
those
everything.
first couple
Of
of
course.
albums.
Produced everything.
Of course, he deserves what he gets, but at the same time, it was a humbling experience.
But that's what happens when
In
you're
the
doing
beginning.
shit for fun and then business. My whole thing about what we were doing
They did it for business, bro. They were a whole different.
when we started doing the business aspect of it
drugs was also a fucking part of it.
for us.
No, for them.
Oh, I'm like, damn. Don't bring that up. Nah, we didn't do drugs like that.
Nah.
Not heavy drugs,
hell
but it's the business aspect of it is important.
It's necessary.
It's necessary. If you're taking it to a next level where you're gonna want to make this a career
Yeah.
to pay your bills.
Feed your family and da da da. So
Yeah. But speaking of realness, yo,
The real.
speaking of the real,
what?
the Little Mermaid, they're making a movie and she's gonna be black.
Ooh.
I saw like just scrolling through
Yeah.
like on social media. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
You heard all the racist white people ran.
What?
on it.
Seriously?
Yes. This is crazy on the internet.
Is she gonna be a black girl with red hair though?
Why not? I see black. I go to Flatbush. They all black.
I seen punk girls at shows that are
We are in the
dark skin
Bronx,
with red
though.
hair.
Yeah.
Yo, seriously?
She's gonna be. They're making her.
These
Yo,
are the
but also Star Wars got gay characters.
no,
Yeah,
no.
the new Star Wars.
How so? Because I seen the new ones. I gotta know what you're talking about.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're throwing me off.
Nah, they do. They got gay characters.
All right, if you want, all right. Star Wars under that same concept, what he's talking about. These are the same people who flipped that. There's a black stormtrooper in it, and they were doing petitions against that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
You know what I
there's a-
mean?
But wait. My
No,
question.
there's no gay
my question with
characters.
the whole Little Mermaid thing, right?
Yeah.
So, Caucasians are getting pissed off.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Oh yeah,
Online.
they
They
are.
can't,
They are.
though.
They are. They
But
could.
people-
Yeah.
Yo, for how many years since the beginning of Hollywood, they've been portraying black
Ooh.
They've been portraying Egyptians,
Moses, story of Moses,
Jesus,
blonde
Black
hair, yeah.
faces.
but just the most
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
Yeah.
That was like the
Who was
most
that? Who was
insulting. That was the most
Who
insulting.
played
That-
Cleopatra?
Katy Perry, I think.
No, I wouldn't
Well,
be
she did it in
surprised.
her video. She
She's
did it in her
gonna-
video.
nah,
Yeah,
but-
she did it in her
Uh,
video.
Is it Elizabeth
Taylor,
Taylor.
yeah. Taylor,
yeah.
Cleopatra.
who was
But
a
she's
bad
Italian,
fucking woman,
right?
by
She's
the way.
Italian.
Yeah, who's a badass woman, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know
that's
about that, but yeah.
Yo, his infatuation.
With skinny white girls.
not skinny. Why stop it? Throw
But
coffee at
it's
you.
it's a double-edged sword that you think about it. 'Cause
Yes,
now
yes.
now they're like, yeah, why are you gonna make Little Mermaid black? That's gonna confuse the kids.
Is
and
that really happening though?
it is happening.
Is that happening? Where there's people saying why they make
Yes, I saw that. I
And
saw the
I
backlash.
bet you the Little Mermaid is gonna be Zendaya.
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 The only reason I know because I have a 13-year-old.
And I'm gonna tell you
Zendaya?
something about
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Who's in
Yeah.
there again?
All right, I'm gonna tell you right
Well, she
now.
has a new show, which is
Euphoria.
fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
my
show is-
mother was just talking about that.
I watched this.
It
is
looks
the
cool.
5th episode.
Yeah. They getting
I'm sick.
Yeah.
I'm throwing up. That show is
Damn,
fucking
really?
nasty, bro.
Wow, really?
That show is.
What do you mean nasty? Like
I'm talking about it's
Immoral,
white
just-
suburban type shit, right?
yeah.
And where there's like fucking, married man who's gay who fucks
But that happens for
trannies or whatever.
happens in real life.
Exact, but it's real life shit. It's based off of real life.
It's a
by
Saturday
the way.
night on 80th.
Yo,
and
this show
Roosevelt.
is sick.
Judging from the
These
trailer,
rich kids who fucking conspire to save their family and shit like that. Just like the show itself is so fucking sick.
judging
bro.
from the trailer,
Euphoria is worse
judging,
than that.
Judging from the trailer, it looked visually like beautiful.
The show is sick, and I was gonna actually mention it later. That show, and I knew she was the one playing fucking.
Well, we don't know.
Zendaya-
We don't know.
Zendaya.
Wait, wasn't she in Spider-Man? She's Mary Jane.
Yeah,
she's
Oh,
Mary
that's Ashton.
Jane.
Oh,
She's
okay,
Mary
okay,
Jane.
okay, okay.
Zendaya.
Yo, this chick
My mother's into the show
is a
now.
nasty crackhead. She's
getting
It's not
backlash.
crack, but it's like
Meth.
no, it's
Molly.
the pills.
Oh, opiates.
It's
That-
what? Yeah,
Yeah,
opiates.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
what
She's getting
doctors are getting.
flashbacks. Yeah, well, she is getting flashbacks.
Yeah, maybe
and
I
she's
have to
taking
give
the
the show
drugs.
a chance then.
She's getting backlash for the show because she's a Nickelodeon. She's clean cut.
Nah, fuck
And now-
that, man.
and now
But
she-
this is what you
show
have
show
to
your
do, right?
range.
That's
show
the same
your
thing they
range.
did to Miley Cyrus.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that you got
Vanessa
Miley
Hudgens
Cyrus,
too.
Vanessa
all of
Hudgens.
them. They had to just go crazy.
Yeah.
They couldn't go like halfway.
But
they had to
people-
go full crazy, full
But
retard.
you know how
Damn,
speaking
full
of
retard.
speaking of retarded,
By
you
the
know
way-
how the human mind is so retarded. Yo, people can't distinguish. That's a character. That's not really her.
I
So they
know.
bashing
Yeah.
her.
But
Like,
she plays it so good. Yo, you
Damn,
don't. You haven't
really?
seen it? Have you
Oh,
seen it?
I haven't seen an
no,
episode.
Yo,
no.
she plays it so
my wife told me
good.
about it, and I was like,
Yo,
"Damn,
it's
you watched it
crazy.
without me? I
Yo,
wanted to
she
catch
plays
it."
it so good. I'm just like, I want to strangle her myself because I know that it's not.
That's, what
her.
she
That's
did.
how she
She
is.
did a good job, man.
No,
That's what's
she's
up.
amazing. She's a good actress.
That's what's up. Much prosperity
yeah,
to her.
yeah, yeah.
I would start. It's just that I have 2 shows now that I gotta. Legion is in his
Yeah,
last
you're
season.
busy. So anyway,
Nah, nigga, come on.
what's
man.
next?
You guys sound like a married couple.
Throw coffee at you.
Yo, tell me how we can't visit Cuba anymore.
What are you
It's
talking
done?
about?
That's
They-
it.
they
It's
closed the
done.
borders?
That's it.
Wait. What are you talking? No, I
Trump
didn't hear.
administration.
Shut
we can't
up.
visit
That's
Cuba anymore.
bullshit.
It happened 3
Oh,
weeks ago.
I gotta
Yeah?
look that
3
up.
weeks ago. Look it up.
I gotta look.
Google that
That's crazy.
with your fucking 1985 phone. Look at
Wow.
that. Look it up.
1985 doesn't have a screen, motherfucker.
Whoa! Damn, the Zach Morris.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember the Zach Morris? Yo,
Nah,
man.
seriously though, you can't.
Yo, imagine living in those times and walking around with that big ass phone, thinking you cool.
That was normal
David
at the
did that.
time.
Yeah?
Yeah. He
David
used to
had
have
that?
shit. Yeah. Yo, you
Why-
want to make
that's
a
why
phone
he's
call?
That's why he's bald. Yo, I love you, D. But I'm just saying-
Yo. Pedro Polanco, we love you, man.
Yo, we love you, D. But I'm just saying, you use that phone too much.
Yo,
That radioactivity
I
on
mean,
that.
I just heard it over something, but that's what I heard, that we can't visit Cuba anymore.
Yo, that's some crazy shit.
The Trump administration just closed that down.
They closed it. Why were they closing?
Because they're socialist and they don't want that stupid little country to fucking influence our capitalism.
You're
I'm
being sarcastic?
I'm not being sarcastic. That's the reason why.
It's a stupid little
They also
country.
has sanctions, obviously,
No,
on Venezuela
peep
and
it.
Nicaragua.
Yes, Americans can still travel to Cuba. Only 90 miles. Yeah, so they're probably working on it. They're probably working
still
on
doing-
Yeah, they're still doing the paperwork, maybe signing.
Because I want to go.
You never been? My cousin.
nah.
You
My
just said it
cousin
was a
told
stupid
me.
little country, man.
No, that was what you asked me. Why would they close it down? And I said,
No,
that's
and
how they think.
And I asked, "Are you being sarcastic?" And you're like, "No, you're not."
No, because that's how they think.
Fucking
Their
Abbott and Costello
socialism
tonight.
will influence.
Oh,
this
okay,
big
damn,
country.
dude, you're throwing me off, man.
Yo,
Big dummy.
you guys got to go to marriage counseling after this.
Nah, man, you gotta elaborate your sentences. Man.
But last week,
Wow.
yeah, you're right, I do. But last week,
He admits it. The first step
no,
to
he's right
admitting you have
though.
a problem.
No, he's right though. I,
love
get that
you,
shit
man.
a lot.
I love you.
When I'm talking to a girl, I
Yeah.
but not talking wise, because I could talk, but texting wise,
Oh,
that's
even
fucked up.
with me, I'm like, I gotta read it twice.
Yeah.
One, that I'm dyslexic, and two, your punctuations are never there. So every time I read a text, it's like a maze. I'm like, yo,
it's a labyrinth.
Yeah.
A labyrinth of fucking nonsensical gibberish.
I'm like, what is this? Am I supposed to crack this code? Like, what the fuck?
The Da Vinci Code.
Yo, it's so true though. Right? And then I go back and I'm like, fuck, she's right,
and,
bro.
and then he has to send me a voice memo. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah,
it's true. It's true.
But yo, speaking of truth, man. Yo, you talking about Scarface? How it was filmed in L.A., man.
Yeah,
Wow.
Brian De Palma. Brian De Palma has a documentary out, and I just finished watching it actually.
A recent documentary.
I
Oh,
can't
this
tell
is
you
so
what
long?
year it was. I just saw it today. I was looking through documentaries. I felt like watching one, so I saw that, and I was just like, I was surprised. I actually just waited till he got to Scarface.
Yo, this is so crazy. Hold that thought. This is the first time I ever seen Paranormal drink water.
And it's
What are you talking
Holy shit!
that shit is full of vodka, by the way.
No, it's not, brother.
Oh,
And
makes
it's
sense.
expensive water.
I assure you.
It's Essentia.
That shit has like the ambulance sign on
Yeah.
it.
I'm
What
trying
the fuck?
I'm trying to switch it up. I'm trying to alleviate the heavy drinking. I really
Yo, that's good,
I'm
man. That's
trying.
good.
So
I'm
yeah,
trying.
so Brian De Palma. First of all, he's born in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Really?
Tri-state,
guy, huh?
tri-state.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Most of the great. Well, you got Brian De Palma, right, and Martin Scorsese. Is he from New York?
I think he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I would say he's from
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what's the
He's from
greatest part?
Brownsville.
Yeah. You know what's the well back then? Who
Gangsta-
knows how Brownsville looked?
This gangster dude's from Brownsville. Fucking the biggest the Gambino motherfuckers.
Gotti.
Gotti's from Brownsville. He was
There you
born in
go.
Brownsville.
There you go.
Mike Tyson said it. So
The
if Mike
be-
Tyson said it, you know it's
Oh,
true.
you know it's true. You definitely know. But the best thing about the whole thing, back like making a movie back in the day as a director, the best thing was that you could be Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, Brian De Palma,
Elite.
elite
Elite
at the
status.
Warner Brothers fucking elite fucking studio.
Mhm.
You know what they used to do?
Wow.
They used to receive scripts and they used to go, hey, Brian, listen, I'm reading this script right now. It's called Scarface. I think you're good for it.
I've seen that
Hey,
somewhere.
I'm Brian. Hey, Steven, someone sent me this E.T. movie. I think you're good for it.
Wow.
Like,
That's
they
just-
would, and Brian said it. He was like, yo, that's how Hollywood used to be. We used to trade off. Like, that's how we used to be. Like,
That's dope, man.
that's dope.
I think
bro.
I seen this documentary. I recall seeing
It's called
it
De
somewhere.
Palma.
Okay, well maybe some of those clips were using what I was watching.
Yeah.
Because
Yo.
I saw the Spielberg documentary, which is
Wow.
awesome, by the way.
Yo, how about the documentary of the Jurassic Park 5? Have y'all seen that?
Nah,
This is your
the-
documentary of that?
Not is it Jurassic Park 5?
the last one, which was Fallen Kingdom, which I did not want to see.
You ain't want? Why
You're
not? That's
talking
the
about a
one.
movie.
Nah,
It's the documentary, right? Or is it a movie? Is it a documentary? Well, it's
the movie's called Fallen Kingdom. Yeah.
you ain't watched?
Nah, I was not interested.
Why not?
it started becoming too far fetched and more about the spectacle rather than story.
Well, this is the where they raped that white girl, right? Where they were accused of raping that white girl. I'm not talking about Jurassic Park.
Talking about?
Damn.
Oh,
The Jurassic Five.
the Central Park 5.
The Central Park 5.
Jesus Christ! Holy shit!
I'm like, what is this nigga talking about?
Yo, I was.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
like,
that was not me.
yeah.
I just want to point that out. That was not
Oh my
David,
God.
aka Maniac,
No, no.
aka Long Dick,
The-
aka Little Dick.
the
That
little-
was not me, bro.
feel
Yo,
bad
that,
for all
the
of that.
the listeners know that was me.
Okay, all right.
Because
Yo.
that's my type of shit I would say. But yo,
No, it was.
Central Park 5. I said Jurassic Park 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
We were actually going to get into that
Yeah,
movie,
the
and I'm
Fallen
like, why are we
Kingdom,
getting
like,
into
what?
this movie? Wait, that
They had a documentary.
yeah, but it's so old though.
No.
The-
Came out
the-
just
No,
a-
not the new one.
Well,
I'm
they-
talking about like 3 weeks old.
They finally said that they were exonerated. They were free to go. That they were wrong. The people that accused them, they finally came out and said, "Yo, we were wrong." Except for Trump. Except
What do
for
you mean,
Trump.
now?
Now.
Wait, they were still locked up. They got out.
They
They've been
got-
out.
Nah, they've been out for a few
Yeah,
years.
They've been
but-
out for a few years,
but-
but they finally got that closure of people telling.
But
yo,
even they won money off of it. They found out.
yo, but you know how
they lost.
money doesn't equate
Dude,
doing jail time.
I know.
what
Are
were
you
they-
crazy?
What
What
were they
I'm
like
saying
16
is-
when they went?
One to do, yeah, they were 16.
Did
One
they-
dude did like almost 20 years. I
Oh
think.
my God!
I think
they,
so.
Did they win money?
They got some.
I thought
got
they
money.
won money prior to the whole thing, to this whole new
Documentary.
obsession over it.
But Trump,
But-
Because
They
had-
it happened. They found out that it was bullshit before
Trump,
in the 90s.
but they would still lock
They
up.
still did time. It's not about that. Yeah,
Wow.
they still did time.
At Trump, let me cut you off. But Trump, they asked Trump what he thought about it when it was happening, when that happened in the 90s.
Let me guess.
And
what his
Trump,
answer
he
is.
was like, "Yo, he wanted to push the death penalty on them." Are you serious? Yes, he wanted to push the death penalty. And you know what happened? They asked him now. They asked him now, like, what do you feel? Do you want to take back what you said? He was like, no. At that time, that's how I felt, and it happened. That happened to that girl, but even if it didn't happen to them, I still stand for.
By the way,
wow.
Trump said something that I like.
A lot of the shit Trump says you like. You're a Republican
Oh,
on the
yeah?
low, man.
Yo, he was like, oh, did I say this last week?
What?
That I was like, he said the Mexicans were complaining about the way they're treated in the camps or whatever. And he was like, if you don't like it, go back. I was like, damn, he's right. Go back.
Nah, no,
Go
no,
back.
no, and I could stand by.
Listen,
by
you don't
my-
come over here illegally trying to find, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand why you coming over here, but you need to do it the right way.
Mm.
You know?
Well, how about the time it takes to process that? Do you know why many of these people are trying to escape from Guatemala and Honduras and even Mexico?
Yo, look at Venezuela.
Damn, man, we go
and a lot of
vacation.
and a
Yeah,
lot
go
of
to
those
vacation,
problems
like
and a
that.
lot of those
Nice
problems
vacation.
a lot of those problems were stemmed from American involvement.
I don't want to get to that.
I know you don't want to, bro, but this is the Manufacturing Insanity podcast. And if you want to get into that, dude, and say you're right, these are people who have no other options left.
Yeah, so then why
For the safety of their
why
children.
is the way they're being
How about the
treated
people-
bad?
how about the-
when they're getting killed and shot? They're in a place where they're being fed
Are they?
water.
Is inadequate. They
Damn.
just show reports.
First of all,
they
we
show
wouldn't do
reports
that.
of it. They show reports of it in those ICE camps, especially with
Okay,
children. These are
Cortez.
children,
Okay,
brother.
OC.
It's children.
These are
It's
children,
I
man.
understand they're children, but that's
It's cruel, bro.
They went through that whole path anyway without food or whatever else. And
Listen, think about it like this. Even in the 90s.
I'm not an
remember the
asshole,
90s?
ladies and gentlemen.
You are. In the 90s.
You have the right to voice your opinion.
Listen.
I'm just saying you should understand this
In
predicament.
the 90s, the worst thing that you can call someone was like, oh, they're like a
Immigrant.
Mexican. Like, you're an immigrant. You're a Mexican. Even in our own community. You know what I'm saying? Like, every
I'm trying to compute whether I remember that.
yeah, come on, man. Yo, you know how many times dudes used to fight Mexicans,
Oh,
drunk
shit,
Mexicans,
right,
rob
right,
Mexicans?
yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Until they came back with their fucking gangs.
But
bro.
but see, but what do you expect when your
The
back's
day-
against
the
the,
day-
wall? What do
Yeah.
you
the
expect?
day I knew
It's a
you
backlash.
can't fuck with Mexicans was like 7 years ago, where I was walking and they were robbing someone, and I literally walk and there's the cops right in the corner, and I'm like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. And they were like, they just lifted it up their shoulders, like,
let them kill each other.
Like, oh
let
shit!
the animals
I was
eliminate.
right there in Corona.
Wow.
Let the animals eliminate the animals.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the mentality.
Crabs in the bucket type shit.
Crabs in the
let
bucket.
them
And
do
you know
themselves.
that movie shit, damn, that was beautiful. That Spielberg would be like, yo, I'm not feeling this. Yo,
That is
here,
beautiful, right?
take
Yeah.
that will never happen in our community.
Never.
You know why
Never.
though? But you know
Never.
why though, right? Because those are white Jewish men that have money, right?
That's what I thought too. That's crazy.
They have money. So once you have money, you don't have to worry about like, yo,
No, but
let me
they
not
didn't
get-
have money. This is when they were coming up. This was college, where they just walked into.
but they had money.
Spielberg didn't do Jaws
well, I mean,
yet,
they didn't.
right?
You're right. They did have money.
They had
like,
money. So you take somebody, you
but
take
they
three.
these are guys who thinking about millions. You know,
Yo,
they didn't have millions.
You take three. Look, I'm gonna paint a picture. You take three up and coming rappers in the hood, right? They will do anything to sabotage each other, so they will come out, right?
true.
So then finally, whoever reaches the first layer, which is the hood, right? That everybody knows them in their block or their neighborhood.
Yeah, I got you.
They're gonna sabotage the other two that they think is a potential threat. So
That's horrible.
they're gonna
bro.
kill their character. They're gonna kill the character. You know, they assassinate the character. They're gonna talk mad shit.
Because at the end of the day, let's say they do the opposite. And they go, yo, you know what? I'm gonna big you two up because I'm coming up.
And then what happens?
And then
they're gonna go do it to him. That's what happens.
Yo, that's what happens.
So you
man.
help out. Even if you help out, they'll take all the credit
But-
and forget that you ever helped them out.
But can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Brian De Palma got shunned by Steven Spielberg, Martin, all of
Damn.
them.
So it's not
He
even a
can't
hood thing.
call him. He can't do anything. I mean, he's still rich. He made
Mm.
Scarface. Now he's getting all that money or whatever.
Did a
He
lot
made
of good
Curry,
shit there. Carrie.
Carrie.
I like
And
Curry. Y'all fucks with some Curry?
I fucks with Curry.
Yeah, y'all fucks with Curry?
All day.
I haven't
eat
in
Curry
a while, but I
I fucks with some Curry goat.
I love Curry Goat.
Mm.
Yo, I fight with my Haitian sisters, man. I'm like, let me get that Curry Goat, girl.
No, but when you say you don't mean food, you want to eat that pussy.
Both.
Nah.
Cook it.
Animals.
Yo.
We're going to go deep real quick.
I actually
just-
want to see Brian De Palma's videography because
just-
I know he did a lot of other great shit that I'm forgetting.
You want to eat that curry goat?
Yes. Yeah, man.
That's Jamaican.
Real quick. I know. Let's talk about nanobots and the future of it.
Damn, who the fuck is that?
All right.
No.
So nanobots are basically little ass microscopic.
Yeah, nanobots. I thought you said
Yeah, yeah.
nanobox. Because you was trying to. Oh, I
Don't-
heard you said box like you were eating box.
Aren't they?
Yo, hey yo, this nigga maniac said box, but I thought he was trying to eat the box. I said and then I confused it. It's an illusion.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so nanobots.
They're also called nanomachines.
Nanomachines.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it nanomachines so we won't get confused. I just found out today, that was literally today, that in the future, everyone's gonna be injected with nanobots.
Shit.
That's some
And-
Metal Gear shit right
Hold
there.
on.
That's the vaccines.
No, but it's the truth.
As vaccines?
No. Well, that too, but it's controlled by your phone.
It makes perfect sense because we're already controlled by the
Controlled
phone.
phones. Thank you.
Mm.
So basically, the nanobots inside you, you have nanobots that, well, let's say you go, I want to go blonde hair. The nanobots go inside your
Oh,
blonde hair.
wow.
They
shit.
turn your hair
That's
blonde.
some
Black Mirror?
black magic shit.
Nah,
black magic,
Black Mirror?
Black Mirror shit.
It is some Black Mirror, but they don't know about it.
No, but
I
I read.
created this right here. No,
I-
but hold on. There's more. Cops. So they go. All right. So what's gonna happen now is those nanobots. When you commit a crime and the cops are looking for you, they find it's you that they commit the crime. They're just gonna shut you off.
They're gonna shoot you right there.
Shut you off.
Oh, like use a robot.
Like you was a robot.
Is this a
The
certain?
hold on.
I
The
thought you-
nanobots could, and then you just go into state of sleep until they come to the
Yo,
point.
They controlling
Nanobots obviously knows where you are.
controlling. That's population control.
No, it's not. But the thing is I mean, whether it is or not, I don't know. But it's something where they go, okay, let's all right. It's mandatory, sort of like what we're doing now with the injections for your babies and everything.
I refuse all that shit.
You should do it. But anyway,
I refuse that shit. Only certain ones that you really need for like daycare, shit like that. That is mandatory. for
other
daycare.
shit I don't know about. But nanobots, my dude, like they're gonna shoot that in you in the future. I'm talking about 2030.
That's scary.
It's not
bro.
far off, man.
It's not far off. And cop, all right, knows where you are, and we already know that. They already have
Oh, yeah,
that.
yeah.
RIF is chips and
RFID,
yeah. RFID chips and all that. One,
Well,
two.
Wait, what?
All right, so
RFID?
We have that in us?
No, but that's
it's already something that it's done. Go ahead. Explain.
actually one of the first protocols of RFID were being done in prisons, and even in Rikers Island when I went to visit some of my people. I actually asked one of the officers there because they started doing, when people visiting, they started doing eye scans and everything.
Yeah.
And I actually asked, just out of curiosity, is this under the RFID protocol? And they're like, oh, yes. How do you know about that?
I was there.
Oh,
Yes, you
shit.
were. You were. It was,
Yeah,
yeah. Went to visit David when he was incarcerated. And I was already in shock. Like, damn, that's it. The dominoes are falling. That it's already in place. So with him, with the nanomachines, and I'm sorry that I always thought you were done making your point. But I actually read a similar article. I think they want to implement this in a new Samsung phone, which I know the Samsung company is heavily investing in nanomachines.
Yo.
So I don't know if it'll be done first on phones, where the phone could just do facial recognition. It could examine your facial expressions.
That's
what
fucking
mood of the
crazy.
music you're in from, because they're gonna detect your brain waves. So that's something, I believe it was the Samsung company that's trying to invest in.
Yo.
I forgot the name of the article. If I find it, I'll send it to you.
Send it to me.
Yeah, it's very
Oh, that's
interesting.
sick.
So
I'm
basically,
going back to flip phones.
Yeah. So
Hey,
so
Larry
basically,
King has it.
Wow.
Larry King. He
Larry King.
has a flip phone. He said he doesn't like looking at a screen all day. If he could text, call you, get A to B, that's all he cares about.
so yeah. So that's what's going on now. So nanobots,
Wow.
basically, and the funny thing is that what's gonna happen is, let's say a cop it looks at you and go, yo, you're that person that committed whatever crime.
Fit the
Shit.
Press a
description.
button on their phone, you fucking shut off like you
Yo.
go into what happens when you like
Just
Sleep
not
mode.
in shock, but I guess
no
like,
you like your body just
Coma?
like your nervous system
Coma?
just, no
like you
yeah,
just
like a coma.
paralyzed. They
paralyzed
Oh, you
they
get
call
paralyzed.
it they're gonna call it like
Yo.
paralyzed state.
They're not gonna have guns anymore. It's just that.
What the fuck? How the fuck do you know that? That's what's gonna happen. They don't need guns.
Wow.
Guns is gonna be abolished.
So that's the perfect segue. Okay, look, we gotta have the gun control now. We could avoid the mass
Yes.
shootings, but we'll substitute it with this.
Yes.
Make our society safer.
Yes.
Wow, that is some
Whoa.
fucking freaky
That
shit.
shit-
Holy crap.
Yo, I just got a tickle in my butthole. Oh my god,
Animals.
that's crazy.
Nah,
No, because I'm scared. I might shit on myself.
nah.
I mean,
Just the way
It's
that.
creepy.
It's-
Shit
it's-
is already creepy now. Shit is already fucking creepy.
by the
now.
way, I just made all of that up. But
Wow,
the fact
yeah,
that
that's
you
the-
got
but that's
it
not
is.
far fetched.
Uh,
You made up that whole nanomachine story?
yeah, it did.
No, because that's happening with Samsung.
Say what you have to say, bro. I just made it up.
Nah, that's a
No,
great Black Mirror.
that's-
That's
no.
a great Black Mirror
But
episode.
come on, just
But
go ahead.
there's
Say
an
what you have to say.
there's an article of that. The
Look,
Samsung
I got it written right here, bro.
dude.
Whoa, that is crazy.
Nanobots.
Nanobots.
Two things. That is partially true because the Samsung company is investing in
I
that.
just don't want people to. I don't want our listeners to.
And number
to
two-
think like we're fake. But
And number two,
The
ladies and
idea-
gentlemen, that was the biggest joke maker of the whole the whole series that we just had over here.
yo, but not for nothing. But that idea is not too far fetched.
It's gonna
No,
happen.
it's not.
It's gonna happen.
I just told. There's an article out there that
Well, they-
Samsung's investing in this.
They're already putting chips in babies. You know what I mean? In
yeah,
different
this
states.
this family's already.
Yeah,
done, which
put
is
like you
fucking
put in
sick.
dogs, or you put in dogs or cats, or you put in your pet. just in case they leave or whatever,
On
they
your
get lost,
phone?
and then you could track them on your phone.
Nah, no bother.
Wasn't that in Behold the Pale Horse that is going to be starting with
Yes,
pets?
yes.
It wasn't in Behold
It was-
the Pale Horse.
yeah,
right?
it started. It's gonna start off with
Yeah,
animals
that's
with your
right.
pets, and then it's gonna go into us
Infants,
animals.
the infants first, and then your children,
Sorry,
and da
guys.
da da.
Sorry, I didn't want. I
They
didn't
tried
mean
to take my
get
daughter.
you
Matter
all-
of fact, when my daughter was born, they tried to take my daughter away. Like, oh, we're gonna need her. I'm like, whoa. So all that Behold the Pale
Yeah.
Horse came to
Yeah.
my
What? Seriously?
Black
What do you
Mirror.
mean? Ho. What happened?
They were trying to hold her. Like, oh, we need to observe her overnight. And I'm like, yo, she just came out the womb. Like, yo, I'm not leaving her sight. Her mom's like, I'm not leaving her sight. Get the fuck out of here. Give me my baby back. Like that. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yo, that mama bear
Yeah.
instinct, kid. That's the
Like,
yo.
give me my baby
Yo,
back. And I
how
was
is
like,
it seeing
yo.
birth, bro?
Yo, seeing birth is nothing like how you see in movies. Like
course
live is yo. It
Nasty.
when I saw my boy when he came out, yo, I just started bawling in tears, man, crying.
All my
Why?
boys told me that.
Yeah?
Damn, do
Even
we
the
have-
roughest and
The
toughest.
roughest
Wait.
and toughest, they told me
Do we have
it's a spiritual
enough time
thing.
to talk about
Hell
it?
yeah.
All right,
It's
good,
a spiritual thing, I believe. It has to
Yo,
be.
so when he came out,
Cheers, by the way, man.
Cheers, man.
Sorry, man.
seeing, you know, your significant other going through all that pain to give life to this being that is half her, half you. No, that brings a whole different respect to females. Like, yo,
Wow.
so you think about your mother. At that moment, you're thinking about your mother, what she went through to have you. And my lady, she gave natural birth. My mother gave C-section. They had to cut. So I'm thinking like, yo, they cut my mom. In that moment, I'm just thinking about my mom's. I'm thinking about my wife going through all that pain. And I'm like, I'm picturing my mom going through that pain. But then plus that pain, she's getting cut open. I'm coming just so I can live. I'm like, oh shit.
It's precious, man.
Crazy.
Life is fucking precious. That's
Yo,
the
and then the
craziest
baby
thing.
comes out, and then the baby, and then you thinking about your mom's. I'm thinking about my mom. He comes out. Yo, his face looks just like my mom. At that moment, he looks just like her, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. My sister was there, Emily. Shout out to Emily. Remember she did that song. And she's crying. She's like, oh my God, that's my. She goes, oh my God, look at mommy. And I'm like, that fucked me up even more.
No, she didn't.
She goes, oh my God, he looks like mommy. Look at mommy.
Oh, immediately.
And, yo, as soon as he comes out. And then that shit, I'm having all these emotions. I'm holding wifey's hand like, yo, you're going to make it. Don't worry about it. She's like, I can't take the pain. I can't I'm like, oh, you're going to make it. And then thinking about my mom, what she had to go through. I'm just picturing my mom. Yo, my mom had to go through all of this for me to be here. Damn. And then she goes, oh my God, look at mommy. He looks like mommy.
That's crazy.
Yo, I started bawling like a baby. You thought the baby was crying. I was crying more than him. Shit, the doctors had to hold me and shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow.
Yo, but seeing it live, like
It's
you,
incredible perspective. Man.
you,
It
you,
is.
That
you,
is incredible. Respect.
you,
Now I see why people have kids, man.
yo, you got to go through
Because
it.
I was talking to my friend the other day, and I was just like, I don't understand how people just fucking generate their whole life around having kids, family, and all of that. There's a big world out there. Why the fuck did you stay stuck in one little corner?
But you don't
Like
have
one little
to.
circle.
You could travel. You could travel with them.
There's some people that they just
travel
value
with
that
kids.
though.
You
There's
can
some people that
travel.
that's all they want. There's some
Yeah.
women who just
I
want to
know
be
that's what they want to
housewives.
have.
Like
Housewives, kids.
that's their
Yeah.
goal.
That's crazy.
There's just
I
some
think
people
all
who are
women
like that.
want that, by the way.
Not
In this
all
day and
women.
age, I don't
No,
think so.
I
not
think
now.
even this day of age,
In this day and age, no.
I think
not
think-
as much.
Damn, you're right. Actually,
Not as
Not
much. Not as
now,
much.
not
as
now.
much.
There's a lot of shorties that are like, yo, fuck that. I ain't trying to have
It's
a
true.
kid.
It's true. But
Yeah,
I
they don't
remember.
want children.
Let's just say, 20 years ago, how different it was.
Yeah.
I remember so many women that's like, oh, I want my first baby. I have,
It's
the
crazy.
dream husband, and you
Like-
know what I mean.
Like my mother, her whole life was devoted to her family. She was like, yo, I just want a family. My whole devotion is that. Like, even growing up.
Different world, man.
So when we were
Different
4,
world.
as soon as I was 13, I had my first job after school. You know, I was at the Lovera store. I was stacking the fridge,
Uh-huh.
doing that at 13. I would come home late. She was like, yo, dinner was at 4:30. And I was like, yo, I'm working.
Wait, you did that on your own? You got the job
Yeah,
on your own?
yeah.
She didn't know?
She didn't. Well, I told her about it. She's like, "No, you're not," and I would do it anyway. After school. And she was like, "I want you here at 4:30," and I would skip dinner. Yo, she was just wanted the whole family together. That was the whole thing. Wow. But then as we grew older, shit changes.
The thing is this. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. The way he makes it sound like she was just like all this nonchalant, like, "Oh, you missed dinner."
Oh no, I got fucking.
It wasn't like that.
I heard the story.
Oye, desgraciado, coño, ¿dónde tú estabas?
I got punched in the face and shit. Like, yo, it was so crazy.
Oh my God, I love fucking mama, bro.
Yo, I remember coming home from school and she'll be riffing at my sister. Now we're here from across the street. I'm like, I'm not going inside. I will go to the park for a little bit. Like, yo, my mom was tough. She was rough.
What?
She was rough, man.
Mama Juana, baby.
Yo, give it that.
Everybody loved her, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, she sat down with everyone. She was the guru.
Yeah.
She was
the guru.
Damn.
Yo, she'd be like, "Yo, Juan Carlos, vete para allá. Me sentarme con David." Oye, David, te voy a decir algo.
Just like that.
And I was drunk. ¿Qué pasó? Oye, mira, yo sé que a ti te gusta beber, pero eso no es la vida.
That's not the life.
He wasn't there.
I remember though.
Yo, eso no es la vida. Oye, la vida es guardar tu dinero. Todas estas mujeres son putas.
Yeah. Yo, cucaracha, she used to call them.
Oh,
that's what she said.
Wow.
Todas estas mujeres son cucarachas. Wow. And I just looked up. I go, okay, gracias. And I would get out and be like, "Yo, Juan, your mom is on some shit." yo.
That's today's mathematics.
Yeah, that's today's mathematics, man.
Yo, but
that shit was beautiful. Bro.
But speaking of that, though,
that's because she
the
loves
flip
you,
side.
though.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
of course.
The flip side of that, right? Yo, remember B2K? Remember that group?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. My sister loved them.
Omarion. Yo, Marion's baby moms, right?
Yeah.
Gave birth to his first son. So Omarion's first son, right?
Okay.
That was his first baby moms. Yo, how she fucked Figz, one of his band members. And
Fizz.
Yeah. Omar from B2K, Fizzy.
Okay.
She fucked him. And she's pregnant by him now. Omar from B2K.
Wait, how long after the pregnancy? Like
What do you
her
mean?
first child with him?
Like
Omar.
2 years. Not even that, but though that's the law. That's an unwritten law.
That's yeah.
That's an unwritten rule. You don't fuck your man.
Actually, it's written, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
It is a written. Yo. So now they going at it. They've,
What are we talking about? Is this like Love and Hip Hop or?
I just saw that shit on the internet. Everybody's flooding the fucking.
That sounds like some love and hip hop.
Sorry, I'm not too much into it. But
No, me neither. I can't watch that shit.
You think that shit was scripted? All of that, like, yo, have
Nah,
a
hell
baby,
no.
because all of them are in Love and Hip Hop.
You know what it is, that he probably lasts longer in bed. So she's
maniac.
like, yo,
Come on,
I
maniac.
want to.
Come on.
Girls are like that, bro. Now you said it yourself. Nowadays it's different.
No, that's true.
You said it
Okay, but
yourself.
I don't know.
Nowadays it's different.
But I don't know if you were trying to do this a bad joke at a.
No, it's the truth.
That's a fucked up situation.
No,
That really
it is a fucked up.
That's horrible. You know what I
But
mean?
bitches, sorry.
No,
Women-
there are some bitches out there.
Ladies nowadays are just going on to the next man because he. Matter of fact, hey, good segue.
Good segue.
All right,
This
all
is
right,
real
all
life
right.
situation right
All right, real life, by the way. All right, I'm just gonna read it, by the way.
Oh God, what do you wrote down, man?
No.
Oh, okay.
The girl that I was telling you about. And so I'm talking to or fucking with this Brazilian chick, right? And she's like, today she's like, I was like, yo, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, nada, solo hablando contigo. She's only talking to me, right? She's like, fiending to kiss you, right? And I was like, where are you? And she's like, in your house. And
What?
I was like, are you with your husband? And she's like, yeah, but I'm thinking of you.
Damn, what a
Wow.
fire-breathing whore.
You think she's a whore? She's been with this guy for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, she's like, he's not paying attention to her. He's not doing anything to satisfy her.
She married him.
She married him, but you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, what are we gonna do? What is Shorty gonna do? Is she gonna stay with the dude or what?
If that's the case, cut it off with him and then do the dirt. Don't do it under the sanctity of marriage. Because I think that says a lot about her as a person, and that's like some kind of adrenaline rush thrill thing for her.
Well, her last message was, have a good night, a lot of kisses, I'm gonna dream about you.
Oh, jeez.
While she's fucking her husband.
Jeez, man.
That's how these girls are.
Oh, God,
my
no,
nigga.
not all of them.
That's how they
There's
are.
a lot of them, but not all of them. Yeah.
There's a
Listen,
great
it's not
majority.
about, like you said, the sanctuary of marriage. It's not about that anymore, bro. It's
That's
not about
sad.
religion. It's about what they want. It's independence now. It's basically
It's too much independence.
a woman is a man and a man is a woman nowadays. I feel that's
Like
what's
how much
going on.
independence and all that shit is. Like everything's out in the open. There's no privacy anymore.
Absolutely.
You break up with someone, and the next day, and the next hour is on social media. People know that y'all broke up, which is horrible.
That's so sad.
It's sad. Look at Cameron.
Remember when you did the thing with your mom?
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck you doing this?
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, it's been like a year or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't feel people should do personal shit on their fucking
Yeah,
social
and,
media.
yeah, yo, me too,
No,
me
no,
too.
Not at all. I
Even
agree.
kids, like I said, I even bring that up, like putting your family up on social media. That's weird, right?
What do you mean?
Like posting, like if I understand
It
if
depends. I understand if you're at a party or you're doing something celebratory, and
that's
that's
that I
just weird
understand.
though. Like that you have strangers, you're inviting strangers into your personal life. Like not even people that you know, just people that you don't know. They're looking at you. They're looking at your page. They're looking at your whole life. Isn't that fucking weird?
But
That
it's
is odd.
crazy though, because let's say I kick it to a chick, right?
Yeah.
She's 24. And she goes, yo, what's your Instagram? And I'm like, nah, I don't do that Instagram shit. Let me get your phone number.
Yeah.
I'll give you a text. Let's call. I need to see how you look outside of this situation that we're kicking it to. I need to see what you're doing. But
I want to see how many
Yeah,
followers you
that's
have.
bizarre. That's
No,
bizarre.
How
no,
many
I don't think
followers?
about followers.
That's what they think.
I want to
That's
see.
what- yeah.
I want to see how much money you have.
But,
Like I want to see what you do on a daily basis. I want to see what
but
you do.
but people fake it.
But it's fake
true.
it. That's
People
what I
fake
tell
it,
him.
yeah.
I'm like,
Fake it till
yo,
you make it,
all right,
yeah.
here it is. I'm a millionaire, bitch. What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
But look what Cam did. Cam broke up with his wifey,
Camera?
Cameron,
All right.
the rapper, and he put a post on Instagram talking about how she did her butt, she hid her titties, she had a mustache, she had a hair chin in her hair, and she did laser removal surgery. And all
Nigga, you
that.
made her.
he's obviously
He made
angered.
her. He's angry.
Yeah, he's angry.
But he paid for all of that.
But to put it on social media, my man,
That's
for,
so
for everybody to see,
And I always
That's
look up.
fucked up.
I always look up to Cameron, by the way.
yeah, respected him.
Respected him because all of his decision making, his business making, and all of that, because he's making money
He has a lot
besides
of
the
businesses.
hip hop.
Yeah, he has a lot of stores
Yeah.
that nobody he doesn't even talk about because he's like, yo, I don't want people hanging on my shit.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, now that he does this, that's
That was-
so sad.
That was sad, man. When I
That
saw that
is sad.
shit, oh man.
I mean,
But that go-
I mean, it will hurt me a lot because it'll be like, I mean, obviously they broke up for a reason, right? So she fucked someone else. So why not? Why are they gonna break up?
well,
What's the other reason? Unless he's hitting her.
Because he was following and liking shit on Instagram, and she got mad and she was getting upset. So he was like, "Yo, why you getting jealous over
So
this?"
wait, that's how relationship ends nowadays?
Yo, that's sad, right?
it's a twisted
Right?
time, man. Holy
Yo,
crap.
we are living in a Black Mirror
It is.
episode.
It is.
Yo, you liked this girl's thing? It's over?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why immediately I'm like, all right, so I'm single. So let's go. All right, let's go back. All right. So I just recently broke up with a chick that I met a day ago.
Damn. A one-day relationship.
No, but the thing is that I let her know who I am from the beginning, because letting her know who you are at the end, or like 2-3 months later, 6 months later, it's a waste of money, which I'm tired of doing,
Yeah, if you're not listen,
and a waste of time.
if you're not gonna commit and be like, yo, and see a future with that person, why waste your time?
Why waste your time?
At this point of your tenure, if you want to say it, you know,
whatever.
because of life, you know.
I'm 37.
Yeah,
you know, I'm just like, I'm not gonna fucking be like. And she's like, yo, you stressing me out. And she's 35, and I'm like, yo,
hell?
what are you talking about?
You could be a grandmother.
You said let's meet,
Yeah.
and the next thing you're saying is nothing. Where are you? I'm asking, where are you? What's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And then my last text was, yo, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. Bam, wake up the next day like, yo, what happened? Blah, blah, blah.
What a dumb bitch. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't call her that. But I'm saying, what I'm
shit.
saying is, no.
I take that back.
You think I care what you call her?
No, you might
saying
get
for the
back with her, and then
audience,
she's gonna hear this, and she's never gonna invite me to the house.
Well, she is a dumb bitch for doing what the fuck she
Oh
did.
man.
All right. No, but think about it. So, and she liked me. She likes me a lot.
She ever said love to you? Yo, I love you.
No, of course not. It's only been a 2-day relationship.
Oh damn! You're right. You did say it one day. Yeah. Yo, damn. Fuck it. Yo, don't ever take relationship advice from this man.
Yeah, there you go. 1 2 1 2. Is my mic on? I think they turned it off.
Oh, damn.
But you know, to push shit on social media is just weird. It's
It's
just
stupid.
you know, especially relationship shit. Like females love doing that. You know, like we have a group chat with all my cousins from Jersey and all that, and then we have a mutual friend. We have a boy and his wife that we've seen. You know, in their relationship, they had like a 10-year relationship. They have kids, but now they broke up. Now he moved on, and now it's a war. You see her with like taking like naked pics, like or semi-naked pics, and then he'll put these inspirational quotes like, you know, and like, oh, you don't need to be a hoe to be a, you know, it's crazy shit. I don't know if that was inspirational, but
You don't need to be a hoe.
you don't need to be a hoe to be a housewife. Or right, that's inspirational. But
Preach on, brother. Preach on.
but to see that, you know, it's like damn, you're only entertaining us, the people,
Have
the
you
public.
tried to reach out?
No, I don't know him like that. My cousins do.
Okay.
But they'll screenshot the shit
And send it to you.
put in and they'll put in the chat, and we're laughing at the shit.
Oh, damn.
And it's like, yo, that shit is sad. Like,
But why make fun of something like that?
we're not making fun of it.
No.
We're like,
But why not like
kinda
yo,
caution.
Caution. Like, yo, you
no,
doing
but that's
this
caution
shit.
to us. Like, yo, don't put your personal business on.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Because this end up happening, you know. But I mean, to each his own. That's their life, you know what I mean. But I personally,
to each his own. Come on.
nah,
man.
me personally, I feel like,
To each his own went out the table when they fucking posted everything about their life.
yeah, you're
On the
right,
table.
because it made it public.
They made it public. Sorry, but go ahead.
Nah, but I feel like social media should have boundaries. I think that, I don't know, it's just a weird thing. If you want to connect with family and shit like that, that's great. But when you have outsiders, people that you don't even know following you, and they know your move, your family, you know, that's weird to me. I think that shit is fucking totally weird.
So weird.
Because I
You gotta
have
draw a
baby,
line
Yes.
somewhere. You have to draw a line.
because I have baby pictures. Like, you take your baby pictures from back in the day
Okay.
with your family and all that.
Uh-huh.
Imagine you wouldn't want all those pictures around for people that you don't even know to see. That's weird, right? It's retarded.
It's retarded, yeah.
Those pictures, I see it like this. Like, the pictures that I have from the 70s of my pops and his brothers and my grandfather is for me to pass down to my kids.
Yes.
Yo, this is not for a stranger to have.
Yes.
Yo, you know what's so creepy? There was a fucking on MySpace back
Okay.
in the day.
Okay.
This is how crazy it used to. It's now, and it's gotten that from back in the day. I remember this one chick. She was following me. We were following each other on MySpace, and I had a picture of a barbecue. It was you, me, Manny, Berto. Yo, I go to this chick's page. She took that picture of us, all of us, and
Yeah.
puts it on her page, talking about my peoples get wild. And that was
Are you
MySpace.
serious?
Oh, damn.
I was like, how lonely and sick do you have to be to take a picture of, you know what I mean, and then post
Wow.
it? And that was MySpace. So imagine
That
now.
that is a gem right there, bro.
Imagine
How the
now.
fuck does that happen, bro?
And then I confronted her. I'm like, yo, how do you get my picture or whatever? And then it was easy to, I guess you could download the picture. I don't know how the fuck you would do that back in the day. That was like 2005 or 6 or 7 or whatever. I don't know when MySpace was around.
Yeah. She probably
Yo.
still has MySpace and screenshotted it.
No. Well, Instagram.
Yeah.
And now with Instagram, you could screenshot any picture. You could have that picture of someone.
Yeah.
And then you could now with Photoshop, everyone has Photoshop. They could Photoshop shit. Yo, it's scary, kid. Scary.
Someone did that with my first album, Vendetta Doctrine.
Wow.
'Cause there's somebody else who has my name, but he put it like I was his own project.
No.
Yeah, that ass. I was. This was brought to my attention from my cousin. He's like, "Yo, there's some dude in the West Coast. He has his own album up, and he put mine up. But when you hear it, you can obviously tell the difference.
So he used your cover.
Yeah,
He used your cover, but his music.
yeah.
His music. Okay.
Oh.
No.
No, that happens a lot.
No, it's his. He has a project of his music.
But he used your cover.
No, he has his own cover, some West Coast stuff, and then he took my stuff too
And
and
put it in there?
uploaded like it's his album.
No.
And I wasn't even tired. I was like,
Wait,
I commented.
He put your shit in his album, and he
On his channel,
uploaded.
on his
Wow.
channel.
like a mixtape. Like, yo,
Yeah.
this is a,
and I wasn't even
How-
offended. I was
How do
laughing.
you even do that? Though?
you could do that.
No, but the voice.
Oh,
No, his shit is totally a different style. It's totally like
Exactly.
It's that you know, and then my shit comes up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like wait, I like
Clouds is dark and blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
wait. That's a way to expose yourself, though. Like, who's this? I want you to rap like that.
I even commented. Check this out. I even commented like, "Yo, dude, I'm not even that pissed." It's like, "Yo, this is a lot about you as a person." Like I commented that, like, "Yo, dude, this says a lot about you as a person." Like it really does. Like
And what he said,
never responded.
of course.
Yo,
No.
that they say imitation is the best form of flattery.
To the hip, to
But
the
he didn't
hop, to the
imitate me.
hippity,
He just took
hippity,
my
hippity.
shit. He just took my shit
Damn,
and
but
said
you know
that
what
it's
they
his
say?
own album.
They say robbery is just highway robbery.
Yeah.
Damn, motherfuckers is
Nah.
damn, it's sad, man. But yo, how about speaking of robbery, Blueface, that new rapper, that Blueface, that he rhymes off beat. He's never on.
Oh yeah. Just heard about.
He
it.
kicked out his mom and sister out of his house to move in his girlfriend. He has a
He's
new
rich.
girlfriend.
Yeah, he could do whatever the fuck
So he kicked
wants.
he kicked his mom and sister out.
His mom never taught him right. Treated him right.
You think so?
I don't give a fuck.
You never
Why
you
we
never
talking about
know, man. You never know.
Because it's robbery. Because they think his mom and sister think that they entitled to be there because first their family
It's
and
their
his
house.
mom made him, like, you know what I mean?
She raised him.
Wait, it
raised
was
him, made
it
him.
was like in his mansion, basically.
Yeah,
he bought a
basically.
mansion. He moved in his mom and
And
sister,
sister, and they kicked him out.
They didn't like the girl that he was with. Blah 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 blah. Well, that's what these kids are doing now, right? That's what he's doing. That he's rhyming off beat. That should have been the first fucking warning
The red
sign.
flag. The
Yeah.
red flag right there.
He's rhyming. I heard his shit too.
Horrible.
Yo, you know what's worse? Cardi B got one of his
She
shit.
killed that verse, though. I'm not gonna
she
front.
did it.
I can't listen.
But
She
he
killed the
ain't
verse. She
fuck
killed
with
that
it.
verse.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't fuck with it. And, a bunch of other shit just kept going on. The list kept going on and on and on. What do you think this kid is going to do? He's going to make the worst decision of his life.
But this is something that we said on the show continuously, is that like now the more you degrade and deprave yourself is like the more successful you are. Like that's just another twisted place, man, that we're in.
I mean, seriously, it's just stupid.
It's stupid, and it's the way that it is. It's not about the
Bizarro
music.
world.
It's not about the music anymore. It's about just making a fool out of
It's
yourself.
bizarre
But
world.
no one's
That's what it is.
watching him anymore. I mean, look at Bad Batty,
Bad Bunny?
Bad Batty. The bitch that was on Dr. Phil, and she's I'll take you outside.
Oh, Bad
yes.
Barbie.
Batty.
Oh, she's horrible.
No, the
God.
Catch Me Outside.
Yeah, I know.
Pass
I
me
know you're
outside.
talking about. Yeah.
Yo, she has 20 million followers on Instagram.
I
That's
don't
crazy.
understand why. I really
And
don't.
she's
Well, a lot of that shit is bought. You could buy shit. Like,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
Think, you think
Don't
so-
say that.
No, that's
Hell
true.
yeah.
That's true.
You could
She
buy
made-
followers.
They
Trust
saw
me,
she
she
was
got
a
20
commodity. Oh, let's jump on this hypeness
I
of
used
whatever
to
the hell
follow
it
her.
is.
I used to follow her.
All
Just to
right.
see what's going on.
Not saying that
Stop
all
it.
20 million of them are fake, but there's a
How
lot-
many do you need? You can't buy 20 million followers.
You can buy how many followers you want
No,
nowadays.
you
Those
can't buy
businesses.
20. How much money you think she had when she fucking started?
No, of course she has a hype. Maybe you have 2, 3, 4 million followers.
I think. I mean,
I mean,
Just-
Dr. Phil, that show is renowned, is
just
nationwide.
culturally, everything in hip hop is fucking up. just like punk rock, just like alternative fucking rock, alternative music, all of that, because they got too commercial, and what happened? They all died.
Yeah.
Just like the United States
hip-hop,
is going to die.
Not say hip-hop is dead. It was dead.
Hip-hop is dead. It's dead.
And there's a
just
lot
like
of good punk
history
stuff,
tells us, more money we spent on military, which the United States have spent over $1 trillion this year under the Trump administration. Our social economic will fall.
Damn.
So what happens is, history tells us we spend over more money than fucking Russia.
At any
China,
country in the world.
Russia, Japan, all of that.
Yeah.
And they didn't spend any money on the economic socialness of
Education.
the country, education, or whatever. What's going to happen? The country itself is going to fall.
Collapse.
So if we keep going towards this direction,
Well,
which every fucking body thinks. Basically, what we're living is a 1970s shit where everybody's having fun nowadays, where you have a little bit of money and you fucking doing drugs and you're doing this. Drugs has become legal nowadays. It's like everybody's just having fun.
The media is puppeteering that because they're allowing everyone to just do foolery, and then their front news, their front page news is Miley Cyrus twerking or. Cameron, this is his girl on Instagram, his ex-girl. Yeah, but then there's real shit that's happening that we not keeping our eyes on.
We're too numb. We're too numb for it.
Too numb.
Yeah, but what's going to happen now? Like, we're spending way more money on military than anything else.
All right.
Every history tells us that all those powerful nations fall after that.
Well, you know what?
Greek, Turkish,
Rome, the Roman Empire,
all of them.
But
history,
they
fall.
Listen, I wasn't there. Paranormal wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
You wasn't there. Definitely you. You would have got kicked out. You drunk
there. We studied it. Though.
History is.
I did study it. We all studied it, man.
History is a pack of lies agreed upon. If you think about it.
I like that. Who said that? You said that?
Napoleon said that.
History is a pack of lies agreed upon.
Yes.
That's all
dope. Man, I never heard that.
Agreed upon. History is a pack of lies agreed upon.
I never heard that.
You think about it. What happened yesterday? Some dude stuck up the bodega on the corner. I wasn't there. But we all be like, 3 people be like, yo, it happened for real. They agreed that it was true. So we believe it. Then we go to the next hood.
Social media.
Boom, social media. Yo, I'm tired of these zombies, kid. Yo, and on that note.
Yeah, the zombies.
Sorry,
have a lot of us.
The rant has gone crazy.
That's next week, man. We could touch on that.
And one point I want to say before we go, man, that was a great thing that how Little fabricated that whole story with the nano machines. I think that was genius. Not only because we believed it, but there is truth to it. That's the craziest
a lot of
shit.
truth to it.
Yeah.
So for you to make
incorporated,
a lot of truth to it.
A lot of truth.
I provided some background information.
It
was just true.
For real.
It's true.
And then I shit in my pants. Because it's happening.
But can I repeat the same?
I'll say that in.
Of course, that's your quote.
All right. So listen, for you, my friend, who sometimes
you wasn't there.
Get depressed. If you get 50,000 people who are passionate as you are, you can do anything you want. Don't compete with people. It means you're not copying them. No one can compete on being you. You can turn this into a career.
Damn, thank you, brother. You said that last week?
Yeah, I did. You said it better last week.
Man. No. I appreciate that.
That's love. That's love. Yo, and on
Gamar's Dubar, man.
Yeah.
Yo, and everyone check out the new single coming soon, Paranormal Reading Rainbow.
That is non-existent.
Yo, Paranormal.
I'll probably call it Bleeding Rainbows. How about that?
Paranormal.
Yep.
All my songs were made from Drake.
Wow.
I'm out of here. That's it.
Yo, but we want to thank all the listeners, man. Yo, listen.
Thank you, man.
Keep following us on IG, speaking of the devil, IG. Manufactured Insanity. Twitter's
Manufactured Insanity.
Yeah. And then the Twitter's there. The link if you wanna catch us on the written side. YouTube is Manufactured Insanity, and soon iTunes, Spotify, all of that. Manufactured Insanity. We just building, man. We giving y'all the truth, and
don't bring me back here.
Yo, I want to apologize for bringing me again.
Don't bring me back here.
Live from TME, man. We'll see y'all, man.
Yo, and the zombies, man. Yo, y'all gotta unplug. Sometimes unplug, because if y'all don't unplug and it keeps going like this, oh man, it's just gonna be detrimental to the human race. And then the nanobots are gonna come and they're gonna dig in your ass. So peace out, my peoples. We love y'all.
Peace
Tune
and
in
blessings,
next week.
man.
Peace.
Plug yourself in the Matrix.
Wait, boys, wait. You're making a big mistake.
You made the mistake.
No, you gotta listen to me. I thought you boys understood. It's business. That's all it is. You still don't get it, do you, boys? What's wrong with having it good for a change? Now, they're gonna let us have it good if we just help them. They're gonna leave us alone. Let us make some money. You can have a little taste of that good life, too. Now, I know you want it. Hell, everybody does.
You do it to your own kind.
What's the threat? We all sell out every day. Might as well be on the winning team.
Yeah, I thought I was ready to die. Feeling like it was just me against the world, and life was black on both sides. Trying to even the score, but I was wanted dead or alive. Do you want more? Was the question she asked. I laughed and said, of course. Don't sweat the technique, cause it was written that all eyes are on me. Still I gave it reasonable doubt, spitting liquid swords, taking a good look around. But I let the rhythm hit him, give him hella nerve, cause mama said knock him out. Capital punishment, a death certificate for America's most wanted. Burned the chronic, 400 degrees. Envision the coming of the man that kept the dark and made hell hotter. Enter 36 chambers with midnight marauders. Southern playalistic Cadillac music. Their shorties doggy style left them in organized confusion. It was the moment of truth. Only built for Cuban links to or die. The main ingredient for the lifestyle of the poor and dangerous. New generation just wanted to cash in. Seen everything collapsing. Feeling secluded, unimagined with a box full of these classics. Now let me tell you a story about this thing named money. The root of all evil made the game look funny. After that, it just wasn't the same. Simple and plain, everybody turned to zombies. Now let me tell you a story about this thing named money. The root of all evil made the game look funny. After that, it just wasn't the same. Simple and plain, everybody turned to zombies. I picked up an Illmatic and a clip full of heavy metals. Began target practice on razor sharp instrumentals. Today it's hard to match it. New jacks aren't as near as influential. They make it to the industry, claim they still in the streets. Raw hardcore, but rhyming over Nintendo beats. It's a damn shame. We took a chance on a bad lane. These are the last days. Men wearing pants as tight as the ballet. Trend spread like mayonnaise. No more 40s and blunts. Now it's all about shorties and pulling up to the valet. Don't scratch up my Benz truck. Fabrications of a life that never made it. Out of spite of something major labels like smother y'all with all the fame and ice. They have y'all cloned in the zone, trained to all think alike. Now let me tell you a story about this thing named money. The root of all evil made the game look funny. After that, it just wasn't the same. Simple and plain, everybody turned to zombies. Now let me tell you a story about this thing named money. The root of all evil made the game look funny. After that, it just wasn't the same. Simple and plain, everybody turned to zombies. I see I'm rolling deep, they creeping real slow. See I'm holding heat, he speaks with an ill flow. I got one, a hot gun, spitting 16s, and it specializes in blowing away big dreams. Worship the prophet, I go for the knocking. Now how on earth you ever gonna make a freak and then profit? I aim for the brain, pull out, cop back, release and flame with a range. No one will ever remember your name. They try to bite, I bob and weave. I won't allow to be contaminated with that disease. Become one of y'all, we stay original, regardless if no one likes none of our songs. SOGs, we OGs, we OD on whack, rapping corny, overnight success stories. Be very afraid when you see us coming around. We end careers dead on the spot, so how you like us now? Blah. Now let me tell you a story about this thing named money. The root of all evil made the game look funny. After that, it just wasn't the same. Simple and plain, everybody turned to zombies. Now let me tell you a story about this thing named money. The root of all evil made the game look look funny. After that, it just wasn't the same. Simple and plain, everybody turned to zombies.
Figure it out.
All right, now everybody listen up. We're obviously not getting to enough people because look at our numbers tonight. There should be twice as many of us here. We're getting too sloppy. That's all there is to it. Now their detection is becoming more effective. So we have to be more careful. Stay aware of keeping up appearances. Go to work, punch your time clocks. Do what's expected of you. We've gotten reckless. And the movement's suffering for it.
Time to stop talking about it. Trying to figure out how it happened. Now we start spilling some blood.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. It's not working. We don't stand a chance with a few guns and grenades.
So what are we supposed to do?